Hey, this is Jerry Williams, some of Designs by Jerry, and today what we're going to do is we're going to start making an autumn wreath for you. So we've got our grapevine wreath already put together, and I have already started and put the honeysuckle vine on here, so you can see how I gave dimension to the grapevine wreath simply by adding this honeysuckle vine. And I've even gone ahead and added a little birdhouse here, a little tin birdhouse. So we're going to go ahead and get started here, and the first thing we're going to do is obviously we want to start in with a bow. So this is some really nice plaid ribbon that obviously has some autumn colors to it. So we're going to tie this bow very quickly here. If you need to know how to tie a bow, make sure that you see one of my other videos. And just sign up at designsbyjerry.com in the opt-in box, and it will send you some videos that's going to show you how to tie a bow like this, plus several other types of bows that you can tie for all different types of different decorations and different parties that you may have coming up in the future. This is really nice wired ribbon. Alright, so we're going to add one more loop to this, and then I think that will be it. So let's go ahead and put the bow right up here at the top. I usually like to start off with my bow somewhere in this area here. You make sure you want to secure it in really good, and we'll cover that chenille stem up a little bit later. Let's pull that back behind some of that so it looks like the grapevine and the honeysuckle is actually growing through it, which is exactly what we want. All right, very nice. Okay, now let's take, we have our glue here, and we're going to stick some of our grass in here, and then we're going to start cutting this off. So we have little bitty pieces. So you'll see that we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll get 7 small pieces like this right here. So let's just gather these up. And we'll go all the way around the wreath, placing our grasses at different places. I'm going to push it down in there really tightly so that it gets a good firm hold to it. But you also want to make sure you get plenty of glue on everything that you do. Okay? I also want to use some ficus branches and make sure we get plenty of those in there. This is really what starts giving you the character to your wreath when you start getting a different variety of foliages. And it also gives you some length. So it starts making your wreath stand out just a little bit wider than it normally would. Now the trick to anything that you design when you're using permanent botanicals is that you want to work with your foliages and flowers so that they look like they do when they're growing in nature. One thing that we tend to do is we take things like this right here and we just use it flat. But take them and bend them and shape them around like you would see them growing sometimes out in the wild. That makes it look a little bit more believable, and it makes people actually want to reach out and touch it and say, is that real? That's what you want. When people reach out and actually start touching your arrangements and asking if it's real, you know you have a really nice arrangement. You bought the right types of products, and you did a great job in the design part of it. You'll notice what I do here is I spread this out some. So this is a plastic grass. And so you can take it and actually just spread it out, and you'll get a much different look from it than if you just push it in there the way it already is. Now also you notice we're taking everything on the outside. Well, don't forget, let's also make sure that we bring some of the foliage pointing inside also, which will give it even a more natural look to it. Plus it'll fill up the inside of the wreath a little bit better. And just looks a lot better that way. Okay, really starting to look good, right? So let's bring in a few more pieces of the grass here. Now what I want to do before I go any further is I want to start getting some more ribbon added in. To me, ribbon, and lots of it, is the trick to having a really nice wreath. So let's go ahead and let's take some of this ribbon. We're just going to pull it off a lot of it here. And we're just going to tie it in right in here somewhere. But we're just going to start working this ribbon in and around throughout the wreath. And we're going to start using this to give depth to the wreath now, and lots of punching colors. So we'll pull all of our foliage up to the top here because we're not going to need all of that stem. Nice cabbage roses. I always like to take my foliage and pull it up so that you're getting full use of the foliage that comes with your flowers. Now my goal here is for you to be able to watch these videos and then hopefully be able to recreate one along beside me as we go along. However, if you get to the point that you feel like you're struggling and you're having a difficult time doing this, go ahead and contact me because we are setting up classes online and classes if you live in the Huntsville, Alabama area. We also have face-to-face classes there that we're setting up. So if you'd like some personal one-on-one attention, you can certainly do the face-to-face classes. And if that's not going to work out for you, either because of your time or your location, then soon we're going to be having classes online that you'll be able to take. And then we'll be working with you via webinars and things like that where you still get a lot of personal attention. Now, people are always asking me, well, how do you know where to put all of the stuff? Well, I wish there was a simple answer for that, but there's not. It's just, it's like, you know, when someone starts sewing an outfit, a dressmaker or someone sewing a suit, they have an idea of what they want it to look like, but as they go along, things start changing. Whether it's their design style, they adjust, or something happens within the design that makes them change their mind and they start getting new ideas. So there's never going to be an easy answer to that. This is just so much fun. And I know you'll enjoy doing it too. I've always got so many people asking me to teach them how to do this, and that's why I finally decided, well, you know, it's time to take my video abilities and my floral design abilities and put them together into one business and show you how to do this so that you too can design these beautiful flower arrangements. Now remember I told you want to take and bend the stems, and these are one of those kind of things that you kind of want to work with. Just bend the stem just a little bit so it gets just a little bit of a natural look to it. And I think just to punch it just a little bit, I'm going to put in a few of these chartreuse green Fujimums. Okay, and now we're going to finish it off with a little bit of this foliage here. It just has a little bit of a fall look to it. Very graceful looking. Let's try this out. Oh yeah, that's a great touch there. Okay, so that's it. There is your nice autumn wreath that you can hang on your door and welcome in the new season of the year. And my name is Jerry Williamson with Designs by Jerry, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.